The old woman stood at the bus stop, clutching a worn leather suitcase with trembling hands. Her coat was too thin for the early November chill, and her eyes, pale, distant, searched the road with a mixture of hope and dread. She looked like someone waiting not just for a ride, but for a sign. People passed her by, some with a glance, most without. Only one person stopped. "Would you like to sit?" asked Claire, a nurse on her way home from a night shift. She offered the woman her seat on the cold metal bench. The woman smiled faintly. "Thank you, dear. It's been a long time since someone offered me something without wanting something in return." That simple statement lingered in the cold air, heavy with untold stories. Claire didn't usually take this route. Her usual road was closed for construction, and she had grumbled about the detour just minutes earlier. But now, she felt like maybe she was meant to meet this woman. "Where are you headed?" Claire asked gently. The woman's gaze dropped. "To let go," she whispered. Claire blinked. "I'm sorry." The woman chuckled softly. "You're too young to understand. Or maybe not. Sometimes life makes you grow old faster than you should." And just like that, the story began to unfold. Her name was Eleanor. Once, long ago, she had been a piano teacher. Her small home had echoed with the laughter of children and the rhythm of melodies, but that life felt like a different century. After her only son, Daniel, left for college, he had gradually faded from her life. Calls became rare, visits rarer still. "We had a falling out," Eleanor said, her voice cracking. "He wanted to marry someone I didn't approve of. I thought I was protecting him. He thought I was controlling him. We both said things that wounded deeper than we knew." Claire listened quietly. "We haven't spoken in 15 years. Eleanor continued. "But last week, I got a letter. His wife passed away from cancer, and he has a little girl now. Her name is Hope. He asked if I wanted to meet her." Her eyes filled with tears. "I've carried bitterness for so long I thought I was punishing him. But really, I was just punishing myself." Claire reached for Eleanor's hand. It was cold, but it squeezed back. "And now you're going?" Claire asked. Eleanor nodded. "To say I'm sorry, to hold my granddaughter, to let go of everything that never mattered as much as love." The bus arrived, wheezing to a stop. Claire helped Eleanor aboard and found her a seat by the window. But Claire didn't get off. "Where does he live?" she asked. Eleanor looked at her, puzzled. "Why?" Claire smiled. "Because letting go is hard, but going alone is harder. Let me come with you." 3 hours later, they stood on a small porch in a quiet neighborhood. Claire noticed Eleanor's hands were shaking. Her voice was barely a whisper. "What if he won't forgive me?" Claire touched her shoulder. "Then you'll know you tried. But maybe he's been waiting for this as long as you have." The door opened. A man stood there, older than Eleanor remembered, but with the same soft eyes as the boy she once cradled. Behind him peeked a little girl, curly-haired and curious. For a long moment, no one spoke. Then Daniel stepped forward. "Mum," he said, voice breaking. "You came." Eleanor's lips quivered. "I'm so sorry, Daniel. I should have come sooner." He reached for her, pulling her into a trembling embrace. "It doesn't matter. You're here now." Claire stepped back, her own eyes misty, as little Hope ran to her grandmother and hugged her leg. That night, as Claire rode home alone, she thought about how strange and beautiful life was, how pain could last decades, but how forgiveness could take seconds, how the heart, no matter how weathered, always knew its way back to love. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to let go, not of people, but of pride, regret, anger, and all the walls we build to protect ourselves. But when we finally do, we make room for something far more powerful, healing. This is not just Eleanor's story. It's all of ours. And maybe it's time we all let God